Hi everyone, FT here, and this is breakfast. Okay, so this is what I've selected for breakfast from the Dutch 24-hour ration. So just to quickly go over what I've done, I've got a coffee, I've got a tea, I've got jam, looks like apricot jam. This I'm not sure what it is. I think it's honey or some sort of syrup, but we'll find out. I've then chosen two pâtés. This is a Mediterranean vegetable pâté, which is just intrigued me, so I want to know what it's like. And this is the Ardennes pâté. I've got one pack of biscuit browns. Got some gum. I have a couple of these for afters to clean up. There's some tissues in case they're needed. And as this ration did not come with any utensils whatsoever, I'm using my camping utensils. This is quite a nice little kit. It's got a can opener on the end here and a bottle opener. And then you get a spoon, a fork and a knife. Now this just says instant coffee freeze dried. Doesn't have a branding or anything on it. Then we've got a coffee whitener. I'm not going to put this in yet because I want to taste it without it first. So I'll just plonk that over there. And yes, the spoon's a bit big that end, but it's nice and flat this end. I can sit over there, cool down a bit. Then we're going to have some tea. Now this is 2 tea bags. There's no rip mark, so we'll just tear it. Oh wow, individually wrapped as well. From Ceylon. Pickwick, not a blend that I know. Let's give it a try. Tea bag on a string. Got that brew. Most of the best by dates on this ration are 2014, such as this for example, 27th of the 1st 2014, and of course it is the 29th of the 8th 2017. Let's just take a look at these pâtés. Let's try a piece. That's quite soft. Yeah, that's nice. That's like liver pâté. Quite a strong flavour. Now this is the Mediterranean vegetable pâté. That's just as dark. Very soft. Oh yeah, that's got salsa-ish vegetable undertones. You can tell straight away it's not a meat pâté, the texture's different and it's got a much lighter tomato-y taste. And this is going to be apricot jam, but we shall open it. Let's try a bit of the jam. Nice apricot colour. Not unlike a jam you'd get in a hotel for breakfast. Sweet, you'd expect with a jam, and not a strong apricot flavour. And this, I believe, is honey. Don't think it's honey. It's very dark. No, the texture's wrong. It's like a jam. It's like a very thick, fruity paste. I'm not sure what it is. Quite a different texture, almost a jelly texture. Good old biscuit browns. These are classic ration biscuits. There's a broken bit there. Smells quite weak actually. It's not a strong coffee. It's got no real nuttiness to it. There's just a slight coffee flavour to it. It's very disappointing. Perhaps the worst coffee I've had in a ration. So let's try this tea. Lovely colour. Oh yeah. It's nice tea. Let's try the creamer in the coffee, because I can't spoil it. And it's not that good to start with. It's now got a muddy colour. Let's see if it tastes any better. Well, it actually does. Still very weak. So let's try some of this vegetable pate. Got a lovely aroma to it. So let's have a bite. Oh yeah, this is light, refreshing. It's very nice flavour. Try a piece of the meat, or the pate, Ardennes pate. So the texture here is different, it's much firmer. The aroma is meaty, it's like a spam aroma. It's really nice. This is a classic pate. Let's try apricot jam. Can't really go wrong with apricot jam unless you don't like apricots. Lovely colour. Yeah, that's lovely apricot. This I'm not sure what it is. It is a strange texture. It's very dark. This is in fact just a fruit syrup, a fruit pate. I say just in fact, it is awesome. Rich, dark, strong flavour. It's a fruit pate from Liège in Belgium. This is like a spread and a pate, and it is delicious. And it turns out it's not a jam, it's not a jelly, it's not a marmalade. It's something in its own right, which is quite unique. They take 4 kilos of fresh fruit, apples, pears, dates, and they use 4 kilos to make 1 kilo of the syrup. So the reduction is 4 to 1. And it's been developed and made since 1937. It's quite easy to get hold of today. So I will definitely be going online, and I'll definitely be buying a tub of this stuff. Try these teas again, or this tea. It's lovely. Coffee. Just keep saying it's mild, but it's okay, it's wet and warm. So I've just had a thought. Let's see what happens if we do a bit of mixing. So we've got our vegetable pate on here, and I'm going to add a bit of the Ardennes pate to it. Give that a go. That's where the money is. A scoop of that. A scoop of the Ardennes. Stick them together. Well, I didn't want to get into another biscuit brown packet, so I've loaded the biscuits I've got up with this stuff, and there's enough in it. So this is a mixture of the vegetable pate and the Ardennes pate. The vegetable pate has a pizza base, you know, the spread you put on a pizza. It reminds me of that. And this syrup of Liège is fantastic. Very strong, got a little bite to it, and you can't pick out any individual fruit. It is just fruit. Finger licking good. Tea's excellent. And this is just piled up with apricot jam. Get 10 of these tissues. And coffee, yeah, bit disappointing, bit weak, expected it to be stronger. And then gum, well, wow, we've got enough gum, look at that. Almost ashamed to break into it. Got a nice mint smell. They're different. I call it sweet mint. It's like a cross between spearmint and peppermint. Yeah, they're good. Especially considering I'm a spearmint lover. Yeah, nice. And you get plenty of them. 12. You have a couple after each meal, just to freshen your mouth up. And then you've still got 6 left over to eat during the day. Well, I'm going to finish my breakfast off, and please do come and join me for lunch. I have selected cocoa beverage powder. This makes 200 millilitres. That's about a 400 millilitre glass, so it'll only be half of that. Going to open the chocolate up and take a look at that.